The Terror Twins are coming for him.
The United States champion, Ilja Dragunov, set to defend his title.
His opponent from Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 210 pounds, Carmelo Hayes!
5 times so far this year, the United States Championship has changed hands. Carmelo Hayes would like to make it 6 as he seeks his first championship here on the main roster. But it could be desperate times, Corey, for Carmelo Hayes as the pressure builds to win his first title.
It's what Carmelo Hayes does with that desperate feeling. Trust me, Carmelo hears the whispers about his unrealized potential. This is a man who was a first-round pick in the WWE draft, and Carmelo knows that he's disappointed a lot of people and he's disappointed himself. That could all change tonight with a win over Dragunov.
And this is an interesting rivalry between these two. A lot of bad blood here, dating back to NXT and 2023, when these two had 3 classic battles over the NXT Championship. Hayes retaining once, Dragunov beating him once to win the title, and then retaining in the rubber match against Carmelo Hayes. So here we go tonight for the United States Championship. And we're underway. Hayes and Dragunov. And Ilja Dragunov, who's been a fighting champion. After he beat Sami Zayn for the title, he's knocked off the likes of Aleister Black and Nathan Fraser, Axiom, Johnny Gargano, and jdmacdonagh.
You gotta appreciate the aggression behind the 2 collar and elbow tie-ups to begin this match. 2 world-class grapplers. Dragunov gets the best of that exchange.
And Carmelo Hayes reeling in the early going. But Hayes now turning things around. And again, does the familiarity between these two help Hayes tonight?
Certainly, it's going to prevent Carmelo from making errors that he otherwise potentially would have made. Carmelo's a very smart competitor, learns from all of his opponents. But the same has to be said for Ilja Dragunov.
And Dragunov now with a big boot right in the face of Hayes.
I wouldn't be surprised to see a few new tricks out of either of these superstars tonight. You got to dig pretty deep in your bag to topple an old rival. Oh!
Dragunov planning that knee, and then Hayes catches him with a kick on the chin, dropping the champion out to the apron. Hayes had an opportunity at the United States title back in September when he answered an open challenge from Sami Zayn. Couldn't get the job done on that night as Dragunov chops Hayes as he tries to go over the top rope. And another big boot by the champion.
Well, Carmelo Hayes was eliminated from the last time his now tournament. The last time we saw him, Cole, he was defeating Big Bronson Reed, and that had to do worlds of good for the confidence of Carmelo Hayes.
That, of course, in the last time is now tournament, maybe the biggest win for Carmelo Hayes since he joined Friday Night SmackDown as he dumps the champion Dragunov here. Carmelo Hayes does not want to be in that category, Corey, as one of the great wrestlers to never win a championship here in WWE.
What a vicious open hand strike by the champion. Here comes Dragunov.
And another kick will drop Hayes to the floor. And Carmelo Hayes may have hurt his knee as he tumbled out of the ring. We'll have to follow this story as this match continues. Did you see what Hayes did to the knee when he came over the top rope?
Yeah, Carmelo Hayes immediately grasping his left knee, and the yelp that he let out upon impact was disturbing, to say the least.
Yeah, a guy like Dragunov, just what Carmelo Hayes doesn't want is another target on his back.
On his knee or ankle, as it were. Dragunov going immediately after the other leg of Carmelo Hayes.
Dumping Hayes on the apron. The man who says, I'm not intense, intensity. That's what Dragunov is all about. The Mad Dragon.
Absolutely next level competitor. One of the most physical athletes on the WWE roster. Big kick.
What a step-up kick by Dragunov, dropping Hayes. And
a knee right to the sternum of Hayes.
And this has been a beatdown. Hayes really hasn't been able to get going here.
Well, again, we talked about the rivalry that these two had in NXT. They've both grown. They both evolved as competitors. And right now, Carmelo Hayes finding out firsthand, this isn't the same Ilja Dragunov he encountered back then.
Well, Hayes wants to show Dragunov, I'm not the same Carmelo Hayes, but not off to a good start in this matchup.
Champion perched on the middle rope.
Oh, the knee caught Carmelo Hayes right in the midsection. Here's the cover by the champ, and a kick out by Hayes at 2.
I love how Dragunov seems to be focusing his attack on the core of Carmelo Hayes, or was for the moment, before applying a vice-like rear chin lock. Keeping Carmelo in close quarters because Ilja is familiar with how explosive Hayes can be.
Senior official Charles Robinson working this matchup tonight.
Forearms across the bridge of Hayes' nose.
Oh, what a chop! And the czar of WWE with that senton. Here's the cover. Is it enough to put Hayes away, and another near fall?
We're talking about chops. We got to be prepared for some heavy artillery later tonight. The main event, the finale, the finals of the Last Time Is Now tournament, LA Knight one-on-one with the Ring General.
And it's interesting to bring up Gunther because he said a while ago of Ilja Dragunov that Ilja may be the toughest competitor that Gunther's ever had to face here back in their battles at NXT. And roll up by Hayes here, and a kick out. And a big clothesline.
Hayes paid for it.
Cover. And Hayes gets the shoulder up again.
Almost a look of frustration on the face of Ilja Dragunov. Not a familiar sight.
There's no low gear for Dragunov.
No, absolute pedal to the metal from the opening bell until his hand is raised.
He's never shied away from a physical confrontation, much as the aforementioned Gunther or guys like Sheamus.
Shied away, quite the contrary. Dragunov lives for it. Cover.
Great suplex as he floats into a cover and forces Hayes to kick again.
Ilja, a big believer in iron sharpening iron, which is why Dragunov continues to uphold the United States Championship Open Challenge, following in the footsteps of Sami Zayn and, of course, the GOAT John Cena. Hayes could be in trouble here. A little more pressure. That arm's going to pop.